I'm having a tough time getting a good connection here in the swamp, but I am live right now in Big Cypress. This is a nature preservation area. 1,000,000 acres here in the Florida swamps, and we're looking for gators. Hi guys, I'm live on YouTube. Hello. So this is cool. We have some experts in the house. I like to come here and look for the gators, and I see that there aren't as many as there usually are.
I know, we are shocked.
Where'd they go?
Well, we've got a theory that we're developing right now. We just saw 24 gators at a spot on Loop Road.
Okay.
Okay, and they're laying out, but they're laying out in the shade.
Oh, are they too hot?
Here, there's not much shade.
That's true.
So I'm thinking
But there's lots
maybe-
of water.
That's true. That's true, but that's my guess, or something like wanting to get out of the water, be in the shade.
I don't know. I thought this was like their favorite place.
Yeah, we
Just
thought
a
so
few
too.
days ago, maybe
There were
about
35 or more here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
always.
About
Yeah.
3 days ago,
We
Weird.
don't know.
but
What do the gators know that we
They'll
don't?
know.
That's some interesting food for thought,
oh,
isn't
goodness
it?
sakes. Okay, folks.
Yeah, yeah. All right, well, thank you for
Yeah.
letting us know what you guys think about, and that I'm not crazy, because I'm like, where did
No,
the gators
you're
Yeah.
not crazy. This is very
Yeah.
odd.
Okay, well,
Drive
thank
on
you.
Loop Road if you have a chance.
Oh,
You'll see
Loop
a
Road.
bunch.
Where's Loop Road?
Oh,
How do I
okay.
get there?
Loop Road, you let's see which road. So you enter up this way
Uh-huh.
from Monroe Station,
Okay.
okay? And you'll see there's a sign that says Loop Road. It's about 24 miles long, and it's slow driving.
Yeah.
Which direction are you? What's your destination?
Fort Myers.
Okay, then you can go down here to the 40-mile marker,
Mm-hmm.
and you can turn right near the 40-mile marker and then go the other direction.
Okay.
And at the 15-mile marker is where all the gators are.
Coolness.
15.
15-mile marker. Okay.
Okay.
You heard the experts. Wow, that's some great
there we
information. I'm going to be doing that. Yeah, these guys are great. I'll tell you what. Thank you, Lord Jesus. Oh my gosh, I always get experts whenever I'm wondering what's going on. Somebody who knows way more than I do will inevitably show up on camera and let us all know what's happening. Because seriously, the gators just aren't here like they usually are. They're still here. Trust me, I can show you gators, but not in great gator proliferation. Like it's not really a gator party. Look, there's a big fella right there. Can you see that guy? It's a big gator. And there's a couple little guys hanging out because, you know, it's mating season, but there are some babies. Oh my gosh, that is a turtle that has the bravery to show its little turtle self in the midst of the gator hole. Yeah, this is usually a big gator hole, just like the park rangers were saying. And there's another one right there, and there's another one right there. Always gators here, but it's so few, it is very weird. Anyway, welcome to Big Cypress National Preserve, where the gators go. And thank you to the park rangers for telling us other places to look for gators, because, you know, this girl loves the gators and loves to look for them and see them in their natural habitat. I don't want to touch them. I don't want to play with them. I don't want to talk to, well, I can talk to them, but I'm not getting too close. So don't ever be afraid of anything that you see on the beach report. I am always safe. I always manage to find a place that is completely out of the way of the jaws of the gators, for the most part. Not that I don't take little risks here and there, but they're managed risks. And, you know, for the most part, I play it safe. Although you never know what you're going to see on the beach report. But we are having a good time here in the swamp, and there are some more gators over here, so let's check this out and hope I don't lose my feed. Oh my gosh, there was a really big gator. He just went down. Like there's one up there, slowly swimming. Some of the gators here are just humongous. Look at that guy, he's big. Big boy. Hi, Hicks. We're going down behind Florida Gateway College, blown up kayak, and there was an 8 to 10 foot alligator sitting on the bank just staring at me. I turned around, went the other way. Hope you did. But seriously, they know we're not their food. Like my dearly departed husband, an alligator wrangler or handler, if you will. He said, you know, if the gators really wanted to eat us, there would be stories every single day of people being eaten by gators. And yes, there is the occasional horror story coming in the news, but it's mostly an event where, wait, I got to show you this baby. Look at the baby. How cute is that baby gator? Usually, like someone's walking. Ooh, what's going on down there? Usually somebody's walking their dog by a canal, and it's a little dog, and the gator sees a quick, easy snack and tries to get to the dog, and then the owner, you know, freaks out and, you know, goes after the dog, and the next thing you know, owner and dog are dead. Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. By the way, this is the Beach Report. This is a show that I do daily on YouTube. Yes, and we like to look at wild alligators and point out that we don't feed them, we don't play with them. They're in the wild. I'm sick of seeing people do that on YouTube and stuff. It's worse than terrible, and it's dangerous for the gators. Well, and the people. Really, everybody's in danger with those videos. Don't you agree?
You're absolutely right, because they end up aggressive.
Yes, they end up aggressive, and they have to be put down before they hurt somebody.
That's right.
Which they could well hurt somebody, because if they associate us with food.
They're bigger than us.
Thank you.
Yeah.
They are. And this is their land. All right, I'm going over there. Thank you. I'm looking. All right, that's so cool. The Beach Report. Check it out.
Thank you.
How fun. Yeah, I want to be on the park rangers radar here. So it's so great to have experts and people helping me out and finding the best footage, because I love that. But seriously, like, there are no gators here usually. Let me show you this area. Right here, there would be gators everywhere. This is a gator hole. Like, it is really a gator hole. But instead of gators, I just see fish. See this black fish? Look how clear and beautiful that water is. So green, but normally there would be literally 24 gators, all sunning themselves, hanging out right here. However, looks like the park ranger has found where the gators are, so we're gonna go check that out. Where is everybody? My goodness. Who doesn't want to see gators? Replay people, love you. You guys gotta help me out here on the Beach Report. I want to show you some really cool things. There's our helpful park rangers. Thank you, guys. We love you on the Beach Report. And then there's our friendly crow. I don't have my gimbal with me simply because I am trying to see if maybe I can get even better footage without it. You know, when it comes to capturing wildlife, or shooting wildlife, as they say in photography world, sometimes you gotta hold the camera, turn it upside down. I don't know. I don't know how to use my gimbal like that, so I'm just gonna use my hands. Look at that crow. Big. Everything's big here in the Everglades. And they call this place Big Cypress for a reason. All right, we're going on a little safari adventure here, Everglades Safari. It is illegal to feed or harass wildlife. Do not approach. Do not feed. Do not harass. Or as we say here in a lot of Spanish-speaking circles, do not molest the gators. And molest only means bother. It doesn't mean what you think it does. It's not